Carried all the weight on my shoulder, had me going.
Hey guys! So welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new here. I know that over the past month or so I've gained a decent amount of subscribers, so welcome to my channel. I have a 10-month-old son named Charles, and I have a fiance named Thomas, and a dog named Nala. It's been absolutely crazy trying to figure out motherhood, but I started my channel back up again so you guys can follow along with the journey with me. So the last video that I did, you guys really seemed to like, but today's video is going to be a similar style, but it's going to be some parenting tips to make your life a little easier. So the first point that I have for you guys is to keep an emergency bag in your car. So personally, I use an actual diaper bag, like my older diaper bag, but you guys can use like a Lululemon bag or just any sort of reusable bag. I wouldn't recommend a plastic bag because they're not as durable. In the bag, I keep extra clothes for him, an extra shirt for me just in case he throws up on me, which tends to happen a lot with a newborn. So I keep extra diapers in there. I keep some baby food, like the squeezy ones, just in case we go to a restaurant and there's nothing on the menu for Charles to eat. I keep an empty, clean bottle in the bag as well, because if we are in a complete pinch, then we can just run to Shoppers Drug Mart and buy some ready-to-feed formula. And I keep wipes and just some like random blocks and stuff, just in case Charles gets bored wherever we are. I can just give him a little block. So keeping a bag in the back of your car is the best. So point number 2 that I have for you guys is to keep a wet bag in your diaper bag. Now the wet bag that I have is a Skip and Hop one that I got from Indigo before Charles was born, so honestly a long time ago, or a long time ago, I mean 10 months ago, almost a year. But if Charles, does number 2 out of his outfit, which tends to happen a lot, actually happened the other day, then we just put it into the wet bag, so then I know just to take it out and put it into the wash right when we get home. But the thing about this wet bag that I have that's nice is that you can actually throw that into the washing machine as well, so it doesn't hold that like gross baby smell, if you know what I mean. So if I can find the exact wet bag that I have, because I do recommend it so much, I will link that down below. Point number 3 that I have, that I do this every single week, and that is to get your groceries delivered or pick up your groceries. So I personally do the Walmart pickup, and it saves so much time. So all I do is I go onto walmart.ca/grocery, and you can actually shop through the flyer, so in the long run it actually saves you a little bit of money, because you're not going into the grocery store and just saying, oh, I want that bag of chips, oh, I want the chocolate and all that kind of stuff. You go on the website and pick out exactly what you need, and it just helps you from buying like the random stuff at the checkout and the random toy that you see for your kid and all that kind of stuff. It just like kind of laser focuses just on the groceries, which is nice. And you can also buy like formula, you can buy body wash, you can honestly buy anything on the website that you would need for your house. And I just drive to Walmart, which is just about 10 minutes away, and I pick up my groceries and they put them in the back of my car themselves, so I literally don't even need to get out of my car, and it's free, so I mean, why not? So point number 4 that I have for you guys is to rotate toys. Now I learned this from a girl that I follow on Instagram whose name is Mel Sooth on Instagram. And I'll link her channel, not her channel, her Instagram page right here for you guys. She's a mom of twins, so I mean, she definitely has her hands full, but she does an amazing job at it. So I mean, kudos to her. So this just means that putting away toys after like a week or so, and then reintroducing them again to your child, so then it seems like a new toy. For example, I have a bin in Charles's closet that's full of like little knickknacks and toys and stuff, and I'll reintroduce those to him every week and then flip out the toys that he was playing with and then kind of keep going back and forth. And he doesn't even notice that they're toys that he's already played with like a week ago. He just, I don't know, I feel like he just thinks that they're new toys. And ultimately, it does save money because you don't have to go out and buy new toys because he loses interest in them. You just have the toys that you have and then keep switching them. It's honestly, it's so smart. And I don't know how I didn't think about this earlier. So shout out to Mel Sooth. Her Instagram bio is down below. So point number 5 that I have for you guys is to utilize bath time and the vacuum. Now I know that that sounds really weird to say, but bath time, I don't know about your guys' kids, but it really calms Charles down, especially with some lavender soap in there. If he is being absolutely crazy and we don't know really what else to do. We honestly just strip him down and put him into the tub. And I'll give him some spatulas or whatever he wants to play with, really. Anything that's obviously baby safe, like a cup or something. And he just splashes around and splashes the water everywhere. And then with the vacuum, so that also means that I use the vacuum a lot. So I also don't know if Charles is just used to the sound of the vacuum from like me being pregnant and then him always like listening to it his entire life. But for some reason it really seems to calm him down, and I think he likes the humming noise of it. So if he's being absolutely crazy, I will just vacuum his room. I'll put him into his crib and just let him like sit there with like a plush toy or something, and I'll literally just vacuum his room. And it seems to work, so I mean, fingers crossed that it continues to work, because it means I get to clean while calming my baby down, so it's great. So point number 6 that I have for you guys is to try to get as much done as you can during nap time. Now, obviously, as new moms, all you really want to do is sleep and relax and watch that show you've been dying to watch. But obviously, when you are a new mom, there's lots that have been put onto the back burner. So utilizing that nap time, whether it be half an hour, whether it be 3 hours, like sometimes Charles does, just being able to get a little task here and there done during nap time is just, it eases my mind so much more throughout the day, knowing that that laundry is put away, knowing that the dishwasher's empty, knowing that the cat litter's empty, I don't know, something like that. You don't necessarily have to run around the house like a mad woman just to get the entire house clean, but just doing that one thing that's just in the back of your mind, no matter how small it is, it just helps you feel so much more accomplished throughout the day that you got something done. Point number 7 that I have for you guys, and this is a dangerous one. This one is to invest in Amazon Prime. And I mean, yes, I recommend Amazon Prime. Yes, I'm an avid Amazon Prime user, but it is dangerous. It is a big danger zone, caution, red tape. I mean, it's quick, it's fast, well, it's quick, it's free shipping, and you can literally buy anything on it. But at the same time, I mean, when you're late at night, you've had a glass of wine, you're like, oh wow, that's nice, I should put that in my cart, and then you wake up and you regret it. And I'm not going to say that I haven't done that before, because I definitely have. But realistically, for the main things, like formula, I buy all my formula, all my wipes, all my diapers, what else do I buy? Charles has a pair of shoes from there, he has some clothes from there. Honestly, I buy a lot of stuff from there. And it's just so convenient, because it literally gets shipped right to your door within like 2 to 3 days. So point number 8 that I have for you guys is to use baby gates. Now, obviously, you don't need baby gates when your baby is like 2-3 months old, but when they get to be Charles's age and they start to be a little bit more reckless and a little bit more fearless, that's when you start to need them. So Charles started crawling maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. He is 10 months old now, and he likes to climb onto things. He likes to try to get up the stairs. So we went over to Babies R Us and we invested in some nice baby gates. These baby gates aren't like the typical like plastic ones that like you hold the thing and pull up and it like condenses kind of thing. These ones are like, they look like furniture. I really like them, and I think they're about $110 a gate, and we have 3 of them in the house. One at the top of the stairs, one at the bottom of the stairs, and then one to go into our main entrance, because we have like 2 little steps from the main entrance to the main level, if that makes sense. After we got these baby gates, basically our entire house was baby proof, so they're amazing. So tip number 8 that I have for you guys is to invest in helpful baby gear. Now, when I say helpful baby gear, I mean things that help to entertain your child while you're in the shower or you're trying to brush your teeth or something like that. So my recommendations are a bouncer. So this is the one that we have for Charles, and it is a little Finding Nemo one. And yeah, you literally just plop him in it and it makes music and it makes noise and it rattles and everything, and he loves it. Hi. Go Bobby, go Bobby, go Bobby, go. Go Bobby, go Bobby, go Bobby, go. Woo! Oh yeah. Go Bobby. This one we got at Bye Bye Baby, and it was about $180, which honestly is super expensive, but I think it was only that much money because it's like a branded Disney item. And then the next thing would be a Jolly Jumper. So we've had the Jolly Jumper for a really long time now. Ever since he was 3 months old, that's when we got it, right when he could keep his head up himself. So he is a little bit too big for it now, which is kind of sad. but I have some footage here of him jumping in it, and it's honestly really, really cute. And he used to absolutely love it, but his legs are just too, like, he's just too tall now, so that it doesn't go high enough on the thing. So it's honestly kind of sad that he outgrew it, and I'm kind of in denial that he outgrew it as well. But we used to plop him in that thing, honestly, so much. We used to literally bring it outside, and then Thomas would play basketball, and I would sit in a lawn chair, and he would literally just jump on the front lawn. Our neighbors probably think that we're absolutely crazy, but I mean, we are. And then the item number 3 would be a good baby monitor. So our baby monitor is called the Nanit Pro, and honestly, I like it, but it's not the best for the money, to say the least. But it's aesthetic, like it's sleek, which is nice. Like, it's a really, really good baby monitor, and I love it. But sometimes it like crashes a bit, and I've contacted Nanit actually about that in particular, and they told me to just get my internet checked out. So I'm like, okay. But we have like really, really good internet here because Thomas games and everything like that, so it's definitely not the internet. But this one, the Nanit, does have really good graphics, I will say that. So those 3 things, like those 3 items, really, really made my life a lot easier and continue to make my life a lot easier. And then point number 10 that I have is more of a mental thing. So this point is pick your battles. Right, Thomas? So it's not necessarily with your child or with your family, but with your spouse. That's the biggest thing, because realistically, when you have a kid together, you have to kind of work together as a team in order to like raise a kid. It's honestly the hardest job ever to raise a kid. It's mentally draining, it's physically draining, it's emotionally draining, it's literally draining of every sense of your being. It's good to be on the same mindset as your partner when it comes to parenting, and obviously easier said than done, trust me. Thomas and I have had our conversations, to say the least. But at the end of the day, we both truly want to raise Charles the best that we can, and we try the best that we can to work as a team together to ensure that that happens. And obviously relationships are different. Everybody's perspective on parenting is different. But just being able to come to the conclusion at the end of the day that you guys are both trying your best, you guys are both doing everything that you can do in order to ensure that this child is raised properly, that's honestly all that you can do. And picking your battles, whether that be you want the child to eat a cheese string for dinner and he doesn't, it's like, okay, it's just a cheese string, who cares? But it's honestly small things like that that honestly tend to build up over time. So just stopping them and nipping the little things in the bud right when they happen, and just looking at the bigger picture of it, is honestly the biggest thing. And I know that that was kind of deep, and I've been talking about like diaper bags and jolly jumpers and stuff like that, and then I started talking about that, and it's a little bit different, but honestly it's the honest truth, and it's something that Thomas and I are always working on. We're always working together on it, so we're just trying our best together. But anyway, so that is all 10 points that I have for you guys today, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed. Even if you guys are able to take 1 or 2 pointers from this video, that's honestly all that's gonna make me happy. And I hope you guys like the new direction that my channel is going into. I'm trying to work really, really hard on getting up quality content over quantity. So make sure you guys subscribe down below and hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified when I upload my next video. And comment down below if you guys were able to implement any of these pointers in your daily life. My Instagram handle is always linked down below for you guys, so you guys can check me out on Instagram. I post on there honestly every single day, and I post a lot of my daily life. So anyways, with that being said, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!